Hello, everybody. Welcome to Frank's Corner. We're back for another lovely 15-minute. We're going to try to make this about a 15-minute podcast. I'm not trying to make it too long. Well, you know, still a lot going on about, this government trying to limit free speech. I guess interesting parts of all is I watch a lot of different podcasters talk, and I was watching one yesterday. She was talking about the power of the FCC. So when we talk about the First Amendment rights, again, you're protected from hate speech as well, as long as it's not violent. You're saying you're trying to kill somebody. As long as your speech is not like that, if you're just saying, I don't like somebody, I dance on their grave, that's okay. You can talk like that. Can the FCC actually tell people they can't talk like that or they'll yank their license? Actually, no. The FCC has some powers, but they don't have that power, because if you go to their website, they support free speech, or they're in the no limiting of free speech, so they can't. So why would somebody like Disney, for example, say, "Oh, I'm going to bend over"? Well, this one podcaster explained it's all about the money. I mean, it's very difficult to yank somebody's license once they've got it. It's a big process. I even went and read it myself. It is a big process, and they've got to do certain things. But just because someone's out there talking free speech, saying they this or saying that, they can't yank your license. What they can do, though, is since they approve mergers and stuff, they can disapprove it, which would cost these broadcasting companies a lot of money. So that's why you don't really see them talking up against somebody violating the First Amendment, because it's all about the money to them. And that's kind of sad, I guess, because when it's all about the money, we're not doing too good, are we? So people like Donald Trump and all his administration will keep trying to bind us, keep us from talking. I mean, it is, it's interesting because I'm just fascinated with the things that people put up with or allow. I mean, you got to kind of understand something about me. I mean, it's interesting that they had to get that echo off a little bit, because I don't like that echo sound. Somebody was playing with my knobs, and that's okay. But it's interesting to me how the Republicans want to pinpoint Democrats. The Democrats. I mean, Democrats. You're going to pinpoint the Democrats. Isn't it? kind of trying to figure out why and how we've got to where we are. So I'll give a brief overview of history anyways. If, you can go back and do the research. I've actually did the research too myself, but if you go through, we'll just say going from Ronald Reagan forward, because that just seems like a good start, going from Ronald Reagan forward. We've had a Republican and Democrat kind of shift back and forth in the office, holding the presidency. You've had some trifectas both ways, but when it comes down to the brass tacks of who's saving the country money, who's using our money and wasting our money, I'm sorry, but Republicans, you lose. Go do the research. If you do the research says Democratic Party drops our deficit by about 800 to 900 billion a year, and the average deficit is increased with the Republican by trillions of dollars. The Democrats seem to drop it without touching social programs. Republicans want to touch the social programs and still increase it. So, I'm sorry, but you're not the party of I'm saving you money. And in our history, there's been 2 times where we've had a surplus of a budget, and guess what? Neither one of those times was done by a Republican. The first one was done by Andrew Jackson. That is a Democrat. The second one was done by Bill Clinton, another Democrat. You can't say that about one Republican president at all. It's not going to happen because, see, the Republicans tend to focus on giving the rich a tax break. And I understand why they want to do it, because guess what? Guess who funds their campaigns and stuff? Where they get their money to advertise and run for elections. It's the rich Republicans. So they'll say, oh, we'll give you a tax break. Just vote for me. Send me some donation money. I need to get my dollars and cents up so I can run for election. Oddly enough, the Democrats get a lot of funding too, but they don't do it by cutting the taxes on the rich. So now think about that for a second. I mean, our rich people, about 10% of the population is rich. So what, about 30 million people roughly have all the money. I guarantee you, if you're listening to me, you probably ain't one of them 30 million rich folk. You're probably just like me. We're all stuck down here paying all the taxes for the rich folk. And I find that sometimes amusing, especially when I see broke Republicans holler about how well Donald Trump is doing. I'm sorry, you're cracking me up. Because, at the end of the day, guess what's happening? Costs are going up on you too. So yeah, you're going to pay some more money. You're about to pay more money on the cost of products and everything else because of tariffs. You can sit here again. Denial is powerful, buddy. You can deny and deflect all you want, which is, this has been the Republican calling card. We're going to deny and deflect. Deny and deflect. And then bring up some other thing to come up to get everybody's mind distracted from the Epstein files. That's the funny part. Donnie don't want that coming out, I guarantee it. He still looks like a damn orange pumpkin, though. I'm sorry. He does look like an orange pumpkin. He's had too many of them spray-on tans, I think. But at the end of the day, as I said earlier, this is not a Republican Party or a Democratic Party. What's going on is a problem we all have. Republicans and Democrats both. And it's funny, I'm in a page where there are Republicans and Democrats and independents, and we're all trying to figure out how to get past this Trump. Yeah, that's right. Republicans are there too. We're all trying to figure out how to get rid. There are some Republicans that are smart enough, educated enough to understand Trump is not good for this country. and not good for being a patriot, not good for the United States of America, who's taken us back 250 years. There are people out there that understand this, and then there are people out here that don't. It's kind of, it all really depends upon how much you want to research and how much you want to see what's going on, how much Donald Trump is doing to you. I do like it when people blame Biden for Donald Trump stuff. And I do like it when Donald Trump takes credit for Biden stuff, because that's a lot, that shows a lot of character and morals. That's the value of somebody. Well, somebody else did this job and I was all against it, but now it's working really well, so I'm going to take credit for it. That's definitely Donald Trump. That's 100% Donald Trump. And, the Fed chair, the one that takes care of our interest rates, Donnie, was, he's the one that appointed him. And then when this go around, I don't even know who appointed that fool. That's what he said. He's the one that appointed him. And that's Donald, though. That is him. Even if he does it, he didn't really do it. Somebody else did it. Again, lie, deny, deflect. Lie, deny, deflect. Got it? Lie, deny, deflect. That's the way this Republican Party is nowadays. But the problem really is we're in trouble. The country's in trouble. And it doesn't matter, if you're Republican or Democrat. You better wake up and smell the coffee. We're in trouble. Our reputation is being sullied by this Donald Trump. And China's going to end up stepping in our place. And that's not going to be a good thing. And there's, plenty of stuff that I'm reading right now that says it too. China's filling in the gaps the United States left open by pulling out, stop helping people. So they're going to go do it. So you want to know why we're going to have a lot of enemies in the long run in this world? It's going to be because of Donald Trump and his policies. That's going to make our enemies. And look here, don't get me wrong. I'm a gung-ho patriot myself. But, buddy, if we come out of NATO and enough countries come at us once, I don't care how good our military is, we're going to fall, buddy. And don't worry, the stage is being set already. Donald Trump's setting it up really, really well. Because what will end up happening is North Korea, China, Russia, they will all come at us at one time as soon as Donald Trump decides to dismantle the rest of our country. And as soon as he does and they see the vulnerability in this country, they'll be coming for us. And the war ain't going to be on somebody else's soil neither. It's going to be on ours, right here in our home country. You can think what you want to think and you can ignore it and don't pay attention to it, but look here, it's coming. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm trying to get you to kind of understand. We can talk. You can message me, email me, leave comments. It's okay. I don't mind. I'll go back and read them. I'll even reply to them. Don't worry. I've been around here again over 60 years. I think I do know a few things. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I've got an education. So, that being said, go ahead and message. I'll have an answer for you, and if I don't know the answer, I'll let you know I don't know the answer, and I'll find out anyways. That's okay. We don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. I don't know everything neither. And sometimes I do have to research to get the answer I'm trying to get, or make sure at least my thought is about what it should be. But I'm going to cut this short. This is the end of my day. We're hoping that, we can do some live streams later, but I appreciate you coming out. Welcome to Frank's Corner. We'll see you at another time. Y'all be safe. God bless. Take care.